Sorry if you can hear my fan. Sorry if there's like background noise. It's really freaking hot in these dorms. Okay. Recently, I watched SwaggerSoul's TwitchCon vlog, and most of that 3-hour video was centered around cooking with GamerSupps. He made hot dogs, muffins, lasagna, deviled eggs, and shrimp. Certainly an interesting video. Anyway, it got me thinking. If GamerSupps has so many flavors already, how many combinations are left, and are they running out of flavors? So in this video, I will be going over what every single GamerSupps flavor is, how many times each fruit has been used, what I think the next combos could be, and more. And if you are to purchase GamerSupps after watching this video, please consider using code JUBBY. He is one of my favorite creators, and he's pretty niche, and I would love it if I could see more people supporting him. I am not sponsored by GamerSupps in the slightest. I just really enjoy their drinks. I really like their flavors. So first I'm going to list the flavor profiles listed on the website. There is tropical, citrusy, dessert, tart, tea, fruity, and berries. And now I'm going to list all the flavors in order from old to new. Some of these might also be sold out and will never get made again, but I'm still counting them. For subs that don't say their flavor in the title, I'll be stating both the title and flavor. Also, I'm sorry in advance if I mispronounce one of the titles. And if you're unfamiliar with GamerSupps, the AFK flavors basically means that they have magnesium and or melatonin instead of caffeine, so they're meant to help you sleep. And final disclaimer, I'm going to be showing the images of the tubs on the screen, so some of them are a little inappropriate, so just be warned. It's not, no one's naked, but a lot of cleavage. Might be a little not safe for work, so do with that what you will. Alright, let's go. Dragon Fruit Punch, Pineapple Cocktail, Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000, which is strawberry and lime, Sour Apple, Pina Colada, which is coconut and pineapple, Black Cherry, Stephen Hayes Emotional Damage, which is strawberry and peach, Anime Girl Thigh, which is oranges and cream, Lemonade, Brand Risk, which is peach mango, JFJ Brand Snake Oil, which is apple pie, Cherry Limesicle, Sigma Brain, which is spicy lime margarita, Sweet Six Pack, which is cherry and pineapple, So Depressed Despair is pear, Lean, which is peach tea and lemonade. And I'm a really big fan of the group chat, but before I bought it for the first time, I always thought that this flavor was great because the tub is purple. I was low-key disappointed when I found out that it was not grape because I really like grape flavored things. Okay, anyways, there's Good, which is cherry slushy, AFK grape, AFK raspberry sorbet, Just Melon, Sakura Splash, which is sour cherry, Incel Tears, which is peaches and cream, Raw Meat, which is watermelon and cantaloupe, Cinder's Pyro Power, which is pomegranate.
No pomegranates!
Copium, which is cranberry, Cajo's Guilty Pleasure, which is black tea and passion fruit, Blue, which is blue raspberry, Mango Meta, Watermelon Ice, Blowhole Blast, which is mango, coconut, passion fruit, and lime, Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Energy, which is raspberry tea, Strawberry Lemonade, Lemon Limeade, Cajo's Bloody Orange, which is a blood orange, which I had never heard of before making this video, Grandpa's Ashes, which is raspberries and cream, Queso's Nuclear Bombsicle, which is cherry, lime, and blue raspberry, Goof Juice, which is strawberry and kiwi, really like that one, Pom Pom Punch, which is pomegranate punch, Browser Brew, which is black currant, which I also did not know what that was before this video, Grandma's Ashes is raspberries and cream. It's the same as Grandpa's Ashes. That sounds so stupid. Sploosh GG by Cottontail, which is coconut and mango, Crusaderade, which is mango tea, AFK Blueberry Lemon Cake, Kissy Kissy Passion, which is passion fruit and mango, Nile Nectar, which is kiwi and nectarine, and up until making this video, I actually thought that was a Nile Red flavor. I don't know why I thought it was Nile Red. I mean, I guess because it says Nile in it, but I thought that was a Nile Red made flavor. Chug Juice, which is wild berries, lemon, and lime, Bowberry, which is blueberry, Pestely's Antidote, which is lime punch. I really like this one. Vay's Bloodlust, which is blackberry limeade, Happy Juice, which is apple and honey, AFK Banana Berry Bedtime, BBL, which is blueberry lemonade. I really like this one as well, but I'm also a very big Clueless fan, so I'm a little biased. JoJo's Ocean Stone Fruit, which is plum, Slap Milk, which is blue raspberry milk, Foxley, which is tangerine limeade, Doggy Style, which is apple and peach tea, Claxosaur's Blood, which is kiwi and watermelon. That sounds really good to me. Acid Rain, which is sour peach candy rings. Cloud and Proud, which is Cloud and Proud, which is cran apple rhubarb. Banana Propaganda, AFK Sweet Dreams, which is raspberry and peach, and Crimson Moonburst, which is strawberry candy. That is all the flavors I can find. I know that was a lot, I'm sorry. Hopefully that's all of them, the current ones and the old ones. So now here's a look at how many times each fruit is used. And disclaimer, I am counting blood oranges as just oranges and black cherries as just cherries. And lemonade and limeade are being counted as lemons and limes. I'm also only counting grandma's and grandpa's ashes as one because they're the same flavor, just with different branding. Lime had 10. Lemon and peach had 7. Cherry and mango had 6. Apple and strawberry had 5. Raspberry and watermelon had 4. Blueberry, blue raspberry, coconut, kiwi, pineapple, and passion fruit had 3. Banana, cranberry, orange, and pomegranate had 2. And then the fruits that were only used one time are blackberry, blackcurrant, cantaloupe, dragon fruit, grape, nectarine, pear, plum, tangerine, and wild berries. And then the non-fruits that were included were cream, which was only used 3 times, and then black tea, honey, milk, and rhubarb, which were used once. I'm not counting like a punch or like a tea as like a separate flavor. I guess it kind of is, but I'm not counting it as that. So, is GamerSupps running out of flavors? Well, they're running out of the common flavor combos. Things like coconut and pineapple, strawberry and kiwi, peach and mango, apple and honey. But we've seen that they're not afraid to color outside of the lines. For instance, Schlapp Milk is blue raspberry and milk, a combo previously unheard of, but definitely a favorite among fans. And I'm sure there's a lot more flavor combos to go through. However, they're running out of the more common fruits to use. I think we're going to start seeing a lot more blueberry, watermelon, pineapple, that type of stuff. Fruits that were only mentioned 2 to 4 times. There are some fruits that I'm surprised are not on the list yet, so I'm going to list my ideas for things they haven't done yet. Acai, spirulina, I don't know if I pronounced that right, honeydew, apricot, and maybe like a caramel apple mix. I think that one could go well in the desserts category. Acai. I really like acai, and it's certainly risen in popularity in the last few years, so I'm surprised that with things like passion fruit, dragon fruit, and black currant, there's no acai. Acai also notoriously goes well with many fruits, so you can make a ton of different flavor combos with it as well. Most notably, off the top of my head, I would say like strawberry, blueberry, banana, and pineapple are probably the most common ones that go well with that. And then same thing with spirulina. I see them used a lot in fruit bowls as a base, the same as acai and dragon fruit. So I think that would be good as well. Okay, now here's when I go off the deep end. In terms of other products, GamerSupps rolled out canned carbonated supps earlier this year. So far, the only flavors are Good, Guacamole Gamer Fart, Goof Juice, and Brand Risk. I don't know the ins and outs of how they've sold so far, but from what I've seen from the creators I watch, they drink it a lot, so I'm sure it's gotta be good. I got a can of Goof Juice with my last order a while ago, but I haven't drinking it yet, so I will have it at some point soon. I'm sure it's good. I'm excited to try it. I just haven't had time. Also, even though there's a dessert category, I've noticed no chocolate flavors yet. And don't get me wrong, I understand why. I'm not sure chocolate flavored water would be all that good. However, hear me out. Milk powder, like the Nesquik chocolate milk or strawberry milk. I already know that regular old GamerSupps does not mix well with milk, as Swagger Souls and Verticus, aka Brittany, tried to make milk concoctions and it was just making the milk sort of like chunky. It was turning the powder like clumpy, and it did not seem that good because it just wouldn't mix well. And the flavors that they chose weren't great for milk either. But I think some of the flavors could go well, it's just they don't mix well. So I think GamerSupps should invest in milk powders. This is so crazy, I'm sorry. And it doesn't have to be just chocolate and strawberry milk. You could open up an almost untouched market. Banana, blueberry, cherry, lemon, caramel, and honey were the best ones I could think of, but like you could do anything. The only milk flavors I ever see are like chocolate and strawberry and plain, obviously, and then like I guess almond and coconut is like, those are both other milks, but that's it. Like there is so much more we could be doing with milk. And like, it surprises me because this is such a rant, I'm sorry, but like there's so many ice cream flavors and that's basically milk. So, and like milkshakes as well. Why not just make flavored milk? And then you don't have to make milkshakes every time you want like to drink your ice cream flavors. Anyway. Speaking of swagger, he heated up some sups on a spoon with a lighter. Okay, yeah, sketchy, I know. But they made hard candy, and I think GamerSupps candy could be good. I think that could be a great idea, especially with all the sweet tooth flavors they already have. They have a strawberry candy flavor already, which is the Crimson Moonburst, and the Acid Rain one, which is Sour Peach Rings. Another thing I'm surprised they haven't tapped into yet is coffee grounds. I know energy drinks are all the craze these days, but coffee is caffeinated as well, so it would still market well to this generation. I think creator coffees would certainly work, or maybe something like tea bags as well instead of coffee, especially because there's already tea flavors, you know, like lean is peach tea, I think. So, this is the only GamerSupps flavor I have at college with me, but yeah, here it is. This is what they got cease and desisted over. Well, actually, this is the new version after the cease and desist. Anyway, I was also thinking that based on all of the cool fruit combos, GamerSupps should make like chocolate with fruit inside. Like, you know how like fancy Valentine's candy is like chocolate with like a fruit, like not like a jam, but like kind of like that inside of it. I think something like the emotional damage flavor could be good with the strawberry and peach. And there's just so many flavor combos that could go well with it, and I think that would be a really cool like Valentine's Day special to make chocolates, or maybe Halloween, but probably I feel like fruit-filled chocolates are more of a Valentine's Day thing than Halloween. Anyways, thank you for listening to my ramblings. This video low-key went off the rails. I'm sorry about that. I speed wrote the script in less than an hour. GamerSupps, hire me. I have so many ideas. Hire me. Reach out, please. I need a job. I need money. I'm very passionate about this, though. Hire me. Use code W for 10% off if you buy GamerSupps after this. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out my other videos. I put a lot of effort into them, and it would be nice to see the views go up. Yeah, that's it.
Fuck you! No, look at that! The fucking